Alright, there we go. Volume's on. Alrighty. We'll wait for this area to get kind of populated a little bit more here. So far, so good, though. Pop this right here very fast. Alright, 2 hours left, by the way, as well. What are you doing, boy? Hey, don't bite. You can play, don't bite. Alright. Alrighty. There we go. Let's see what everything else is up to right now. Bitcoin's still relaxing a little bit since that climb. Dogecoin's gone down a little bit. It's recovering nicely. Let me actually pop this right here. Yeah. There we go right there. Ethereum Breakout still looks good. Yeah, let's see where this goes from here. What is that noise? Okay, there we go. Make a little bit of move here. Okay. And I think we should be good to go here. I'm just gonna wait for the room to fill in a little bit more. I think YouTube might not have given out let's see. Is this a spammer or not? Yeah, this is a scammer. Remove. Okay. This is my friend Tom right here. I said hi to him. What else is going on over here? Alright. Hey, good afternoon, Menace. Watching Bitcoin take a little bit of a dip here after it's breaking out. Oops, let me go right here. There you go. Wait this sucker out a little bit. I want to see how much further this guy really wants to come down here. But more. One. Let me see what Bitcoin's doing on the 1 minute, 5 minute chart. And the 1 minute chart. Taking a little bit of a dip here. That's fine. Pop Bidget back over here in this little tab. Don't gotta worry about the dogs running all over the place. Alright. Okay, we should be good to go. Hey, hello, Roller Scratcher. Yeah, so I don't know how populated this stream is actually going to get. I just realized that I put up. I did a stream yesterday. I did a stream earlier today, and I put up the other Bitcoin stream up. So I'm wondering if people are not going to get the notification that the stream is going on. Hey, hello, Roller Scratcher. CEI is tanking after hours. I can take a quick peek at it. I ended up selling it for 26% profit. I was pretty happy with myself for that one. Whew. Is it at 153 still? No. It's at after hours now. Let me go to extended. 130? Yeah. So I actually bought it down here at 130. No, 120. Well, what did I buy this at? Here, let me. Hold on. I'll send the picture to myself. Because I sold it. Oh, wait, no. I actually posted it to YouTube. I can show you guys where I sold at. Community. I gave this right here. Oh, right here. Yeah. So I sold it right after I took this. So I sold it for 26% profit. Right. Now, I didn't buy a lot into it, though. I was just kind of YOLOing with you guys. But I'm glad I sold it right here because I think it started to curl back down, or at least went up a little bit more than curled back down. So I did okay with that one. Cool with 26% profit. $6 up. I'm not going to complain, right? But that was pretty fun. But yeah, CEI, whoosh, came back down to $1.30 after hours. I would still be up a couple pennies. But that's about it. Yeah, so that one you got. I would hold off on touching that one until tomorrow probably. You might get a good price during pre-market action. Short-term guys for Dogecoin. This is a 5-minute chart. We have a new trend line. If I believe another chance to buy Dogecoin for a short-term pop, if Bitcoin kind of stays up at these levels, if it does break out somewhere along here, let's say eventually, right? That's a cool 7-8% jump right there. BitTorrent has cooled down a little bit too. BitTorrent had that crazy pop. This kind of did its own thing. Right now it's falling back down to earth, right? What are you trying to do? You want to play? But yeah, so BitTorrent's falling back down to earth a little bit right now. Ethereum Classic still grinding. A lot of this other stuff is still grinding right now, so I'm happy with it. But BitTorrent, yeah, this poor guy, he beautiful breakout. Now definitely coming back down to earth as Bitcoin looks like it wants to come down to earth as well here from here. What's Bitcoin look like on the 5? Might try to come down here a little bit more. Yeah, Loki. Come on. I'm just playing tug of war with my puppy very quick. I just want him to get out of energy so I can stream, if that's possible. You think Shiba Inu will go down under 0.009? Wait, how many zeros do you have? 3 zeros? Isn't it already below that? SHIB? Right now, SHIB is at 0.000016. So it's already below that 0.009 level. But I mean, if you're talking about, yeah, maybe it's the wrong number. I'm not entirely sure. Can you do resistance level for Shiba? Where is it headed? Well, right now Shiba's heading back down, right? It's already had its big run. Right now it's taking a breather, and Bitcoin taking a short breather like this is not helping it out at all. So here's Shiba right now, right? We talked about it a while ago. Right now, resistance for Shiba is about 0.00002017 ish, right there. So it had a nice little pop, but this sucker's falling down pretty hard, right? So you're looking at this right here. If you want to do something a little bit more short-term, a short-term breakout, something more like that, if you will. But I mean, this thing is maybe right from right here to here. SHIB can come back all the way down here. You can see on the 5-minute, it's actually hovering above the 200 moving average. On the 15, it's falling below everything except for the 200. 30-minute below everything except for the 50 and the 245. Okay. Coming down, what's the 1 hour look like? So, SHIB is either going to try to make a breakout here in the next few hours, but this is like hours down the line. It's going to take unless it wants to just shoot up. So, I'd say hold off on SHIB unless you're looking to buy it at support levels right now, and then from there you can actually ride that sucker back up. But SHIB had its pop. Don't expect another big pop like this from SHIB until maybe a few hours from now. Usually these pops happen after the new day starts, right? So, first big pop right here on the 4-hour chart. Second big pop right there. Consolidating a little bit. And let's see how long this consolidation period has to take for SHIB, right? So, but SHIB has been undervalued for a while. And I remember the whole time Bitcoin was doing its big O thing, SHIB's been kind of trading in this sideways channel. It just broke out, right? Just broke out. That's when you wanted to buy it. You don't really want to buy it so much up here, really, right? You get in the scraps if you buy SHIB right here. You wanted to buy SHIB on the breakout that we were talking about a while ago, right? So that's when you have to buy stuff like this to get the most profit. Same with if you saw BitTorrent here a few minutes ago. This is the 4-hour chart, so you probably can't admire it as much. But let me go to the 5-minute chart on BitTorrent. Let's say you bought on the breakout, which happened to be here, right? So you might not have gotten the best price, but who cares? If you bought right here, let's say you got the top of the breakout, just at the top, right? You didn't get the best price. You could have made about 5% on that in just a few minutes, right? Now, if you were doing leverage, that was probably a lot of money right there. But, 5% pop just like that for holding for like a half an hour. Not bad. I know a lot of people ended up buying down here or whatnot, or they could even bought down here. But most people probably would have sold by the time it got back down here as a stop loss. But you get my point. So, you got to buy on the breakouts because that's how you get the big movements, right? Right now, as far as Matic is concerned, I'm still waiting for Matic to have its breakout. I think I actually need to adjust this trend line here. My trend line probably is not the best trend line here. 2 hour, can I get 2 hours? We got a 5. Is that a green? That's a wick right there. Okay. There you go. So that's more inclined with Matic's breakout. So as long as Bitcoin keeps chucking here slowly over the rest of the day, Matic could potentially have a breakout. XRP's having their breakout right now too. So you're most likely doing day trading right now, or you're just being happy with how your long-term or your swing trades you bought a couple days ago are doing. So Matic broke out, XRP broke out a couple times. Hasn't really done much. So I mean, there was profit to be made here, but probably you wouldn't have traded this unless you guys had margins on, right, or leverage on. BitTorrent had its pop. We talked about that. Ethereum Classic. I probably messed this one up actually. As far as, let's see, did I mess this up here? As far as when you go to the 5 minute, you can see how off how off you are when it comes to these technicals. But yeah, broke out on this is a 5. Could have bought right here. Could have made a little bit of money right there. Litecoin broke out, came back down, then came back up. Wow, so right now a lot of what you guys are seeing is a reflective of Bitcoin taking these little tumbles here. But so far, guys, no matter what you guys were holding, if you guys were holding it a few days ago, you guys are up, right? Hey Ryan, AMC is looking okay. I probably wouldn't buy it just yet. I know. Come here. I'll let you out in a little bit. I just took him out to the bathroom and stuff. He just wants to go smack on water and pee in my living room again. But what do you call? Let me see right here. Hey Ken, yeah, I'm doing a lot more streams, especially since we're breaking out right now, and Bitcoin actually hit above 51,000, which is pretty good. I'm probably gonna I don't know if I'm going to stream later on tonight, but I'll stream for a little bit now and maybe stream later on tonight. But so far, everything's been looking pretty good here, so I'm pretty excited for it. Bitcoin SV finally going up. Oh, that's pretty nice to see. Let's see. Hey, X Garbage. Let's see. I think they meant 0.009. Oh, 0.00009. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that. I mean, you're asking for a big discount of SHIB at that price. I mean, it could if Bitcoin takes a big plummet over here the next few weeks. Until that plummet happens, probably not. Oh, hey, there we go, Ryan. Okay, sorry, I was just looking for your message again. AMC is what you're looking at. As far as AMC is considered right here, let me see. Oh, they took away all my technical analysis here. Okay, let me redo this very fast. This is what you're looking at as far as AMC is considered right now. A long triangle, long pennant, so to speak, right? Still consolidating. I would buy it on the breakout. If you wanted to buy a little bit before the breakout, go for it. Awesome. At the moment, you might be able to get it for a better price over here the next few days. The lowest you can buy it probably at is probably around $30 or so before it, if it goes too low, it's going to tank, right? But short term, I still think this is an okay play for AMC. It's something to keep on your watch list at this moment in time in anticipation for this breakout. But until that breakout happens, I'm not really going to touch this too much. PLTR, Palantir calls, PL. I guess, what's your reasoning for buying the calls? I should start having you guys say why you guys want to buy it. That way it can be more of a learning experience. As far as Palantir, I mean, it just broke down a couple days ago. Where's support levels for this bad boy at? No support there. No support there. I mean, no support there. Maybe some support there. It's if you buy Palantir calls for this Friday, you're gonna be probably just doing a day trade on them. Really? Gosh, John, my shoulders freaking tore the hell up. Put some lotion on it. But yeah, I don't know. If you want to buy some calls, you're hoping for a bounce off that support level, but really that support's from a long time ago. I wouldn't even say it's that good of a support. So just be careful if you hop on those calls. I'm guessing those calls are probably going to be pretty cheap since they expire this Friday. So if you want to do it, go for it. I would just say be careful about how much money you invest in something like that. Hopefully it's able to bounce up for you, but it did just break down a few days ago. So just keep that in mind, okay? Let's see. Hey, little road scratcher, give me the Bitcoin SV. Give me the ticker, and I'll look it up for you. Hey, little road scratcher. I don't think the government's locked down just yet. What do you call? Are you talking about lockdown or shutdown? Let me see. Is the government lockdown? Well, let me just go to news. If it's big news, we'll see it. No, I don't see anything else crazy. So it's just you're talking about the debt ceiling stuff. So far, there's nothing been happening on the debt ceiling. Nothing at all. So far, it's just kind of been doing its own thing. Let's see. Oh, I see minutes. Oh, it's up 13% after hours. Oh, okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I guess it just doesn't like it on the day chart. Oh, yeah, day chart, it doesn't like it. Okay, let me go to the 5 then. Up a little bit. You're going to be doing a day trade if you do that. You're going to be doing a day trade. You're not going to hold on to it for more than a day here. It's going to be a little too uncertain. If you want to, yeah, go for it for sure. Be careful with this one, though. Be careful with this one. Because day traders are going to take this over tomorrow. It's either going to go up a lot or it's going to come down a lot. It's going to do a lot of crazy stuff. Maybe they can even have a good little halt here. But yeah, if you want to buy some options, I would recommend day trading instead of actually holding on for the entire day. Because you just don't know if it's going to pump up a little bit and start tanking, right? I wonder, did anybody buy... Yeah, somebody bought some calls today. 30, 21, and 24. Yeah, they're going to be banking huge bucks today. That 33,000 is probably going to turn into like I don't know, $250,000. Okay. Put right there, back on Doge. Pop that right back up there. Okay, sweet. All right, Bitcoin SV, BSV. Okay, there we go. Thanks for letting me know that. Not Vanguard. Bitfinex it is. Okay. Oh, it's moving up a little bit here. It did have its little bit of a breakout. That was the small breakout that happened, and so far it's doing okay. On the daily chart, I would say looks fine to me. It is running into a little bit of resistance here. It's popping up pretty nicely over the 200 on the 4-hour chart. Watch to see how it approaches the 50-day moving average. 50 moving average on the daily, so to speak, right? So if it's able to break above that, you can even double down on this position and kind of hope for the best on it. Short term, just keep riding it out. I wouldn't recommend really buying it, but if you already have it, this looks perfectly fine to just continue to hold on to this right now. It's up 4% at the moment, somewhat similar to what BitTorrent and STMX is at the moment, too. And Litecoin. Litecoin maybe took a little bit of a pop, too. Yeah, Litecoin broke out, that's why. But yeah, so everything's fine over here. Luna is still down. FTM is still down a little bit here. And SHIB is still coming down slowly. SHIB is actually now a little bit more aggressively, but it's popped up a lot. That's fine. All right, put this back on the 5-minute chart. There we go. Hey, and Palantir just got $800 million government contract. Is up 14%. Yeah, that should be pretty interesting for it. I mean, I own a bunch of Palantir, but it's in my retirement account, as I told you guys a few times. It's not something I'm really touching in the short term. It's something I'm a long-term holder on. But yeah, tomorrow there's going to be increased volatility. If you want to trade that, go for it. Definitely go for it. Hey, you're watching. Did you talk to the chiropractor about crypto? We talked a little bit about it. Mostly we talk about big government stuff. So he was asking me what I knew about the infrastructure bill and that type of stuff and what was going on there. And I says they're not doing anything. at the moment about it. So he was pretty bummed about that. But what was it? But yeah, I usually talk to my chiropractor, my doctors, and even the person I buy my tea from about crypto. They usually ask me a lot. I told my tea guy to buy Bitcoin at 0.002 when I was buying it. And now, if he would, he's off in Europe right now. The guy that sells me my tea, I think he'll be back in a few more months, probably by Christmas or something. But if he would have listened to me and bought it at 0.002, which is right around here, not at the bottom, but pretty close. This is why you guys use limit orders, because I think it actually hit this low when I was sleeping. So my order triggered when I was sleeping. Right now he's up about 85%, but at the height of this little rally Bitcoin he was up about 168%, right? So I don't know if he bought it or not, but if he did, I more than enough paid for my tea, right? But yeah, so let me see over here. Yeah, Bitcoin had this really nice rally today too, though. It's come down a lot. Bitcoin's up 7%, but it was up at high, I think 11 to 12% so far today. We were talking about the breakout as it was happening. It was a pretty crazy breakout, though. STMX is also something that's been booming, but you can see STMX has been much more of a grind. Had a little bit of a pop, came back down really fast. Been grinding back up ever since. Ethereum also, look at that. Pop, breakout, boom. So Ethereum's been looking pretty good as well. A lot of good stuff happening here in the markets. Hey, I think 30 cents is pretty aggressive for Dogecoin unless Bitcoin were to hit all-time highs sometime this week. I would say, yeah, going. I think going to what is that? 30 cents up is 55 cents or something. 55 cents, I think. Yeah. Going to 55 cents is pretty much a stretch. If you're just talking about just getting to 30 cents, then yeah, it's definitely possible for Dogecoin to hit 30 cents this week, definitely. Hey, Ovo, I'm so depressed. Why isn't Solana pumping? Remember, guys, Sol already had a huge run, right? Sol had a massive run a while ago. Not all the other coins have had that run. All the other coins are making their way back up. You're seeing Sol had this monster run. Great, right? Well, now it's curling back down and it's consolidating. So now you're looking at a pennant that looks more like this. And where I might actually change the color back to white, right? So now you're looking at the top of a peak here. It might come back down a little bit, maybe even to 149 before trying to make that move. But it still has its own technicals to look at. So right now, Sol, it looks fine as a long-term hold, but in reality, this could just be a large pennant, right? If Bitcoin ends up coming down over the next few days or whatever, we could see this come up, and we could see Sol head all the way back down to 115 if it really needs to, in order to get another level of support, and then it could try to break back up later on for another breakout. But right now, this is the pennant that you're looking at as far as Sol. That's why it's not pumping up right now. The chart says it shouldn't pump up. Because it already ran up a lot here, and now it's creating a new pattern, right? It's awesome when things go. Usually, when something is separating off from Bitcoin and it's going up, you latch yourself onto that and you hold. But as soon as that play is over, it's over, and you kind of move on to something else unless this is a long-term hold of yours. Because when Bitcoin does eventually pop like it did today, you have plenty of opportunities because other things are looking to pop off at the same time, right? If we take a look here, today, Bitcoin popped off. Well, let's take a look at Dogecoin, all right? Dogecoin is close to breaking out right here, but you see how it only went up like 8-9% because it still has a long way to go before this big breakout. Ethereum broke out a few days ago, and that's why it's moving up now. All the technicals are saying, hey, well, there was a bullish sign about this, and now it's really making some moves here because it has to time up with Bitcoin. Matic, Matic is more like that right now, honestly. But Matic is looking to break out, or if you want to do this, Matic broke out a few days ago, and now it's still looking to pump up, right? XRP, close to breaking out. Bitcoin did break out. Ethereum Classic, verge of breaking out, if not breaking out now. Litecoin, breaking out now. XLM, close to breaking out in the next few days. EOS, still looking okay. STMX, looking to break out here pretty soon. STMX is a special case, though, because it had a crazy pump up later before as well. Sol, look at it, it already pumped up, but it's, it already had a little bit of a move right here, but you can see, yeah, that was an okay breakout. But yeah, so Sol looks, it's okay for a long-term hold, But short term, you're gonna have to go through some growing pains here, as well with a lot of other crypto. Look at tomorrow, we might have a down day. Look at all this stuff coming up higher and higher. I could see Dogecoin coming back down tomorrow, right? Ethereum, I see this could come back down a couple days from now if it's not strong enough to continue back up here to 3,900 or so. Although I like Ethereum, I'm kind of hoping Ethereum can at least go up to maybe $3,700. Give us a little bit of money right there. Hey, I'm 252K coming in. Yeah, right now, Secret Fish was telling me earlier. He told me his level of resistance, so I put it up here somewhere. Yeah, his level of resistance is oh geez. I have two lines up here. Which one is it? I think he said 52,045. So that's his next level of resistance. So we're gonna see what that happens there. I'm pretty excited for it though. Or maybe he said 59,015. I don't remember. But yeah, so we are slowly trickling up toward these next levels of resistance. I'm happy with that. As far as Bitcoin's concerned, if you guys want to have a stop loss in place or want to protect yourself, maybe if Bitcoin falls underneath 51,097 or let's just say 51,000, you can put a stop loss on some of your other trades there if you want to. Until then, I'm letting Bitcoin kind of grind back up and make some moves here, because in about 1 hour and 22 minutes, we are going to have a new day candle here on Bitcoin, and as you can see. Oh, let me just drag. Hold on. Let me do something very fast. Can I drag this out a little bit longer? Put my finger here on the screen. There we go. 45 minutes. Something like that. Yeah, it's somewhat similar. There you go. But until then, I'm pretty much letting this ride up. And if you want to have a stop loss, 51,000 isn't a bad one, because that allows you to take a lot of the profits you've accumulated for the last few days. You sell, and then if it drops back down, you're just looking for another entry price, basically, for a lot of other coins. And what I was saying earlier is we do have a new day candle coming in about an hour and 21 minutes now, and since it looks like we're about to close above this, I'm hoping for another big move up tomorrow, or at least a little bit of consolidation coming in here. That's what we're hoping for. Nice breakout. We really need to break above this high over here, about 52,485 or 52,915. One of those two levels. 52,920, 52,780, 52,920. I'll make this one go to right here. 52,920. Okay. There you go. So that's my major level of resistance right now. So we need to continue this up. But remember, guys, even though we had a nice little breakout here, right? Our current goal is just to hit 52,920, right? If we're not able to hit that, we could still come down. I want to stress that this is still our trend line on the bottom side, right? So we can come all the way back down here over the next few days to 46,000, then bounce back up and do a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. So I don't want you to think just because we broke out, as good as it is, I don't want you to think just because we broke out, because I know a lot of YouTubers are probably telling you because we broke out, we're probably going parabolic or something crazy like that, right? I don't want you to think that just because we broke out, it doesn't mean that, where the heck is my other path? It doesn't mean we're going like straight up to like 62,000 or something like that, right? It means we broke out of this downward curve again. We're still kind of trending up here right now, and so I'm happy with it. And if you guys can see right here, pretty ugly W, but the proper time to be buying this would have been right here as I was passing over the 200 moving average of about 45,000. You could have held on a little bit longer if you wanted to. All right. Okay. But right now, good, bullish, happy. What is this trend line for daily? Oh, it's my little arrow. Okay. There we go, boys. All right. Let's see. Hey, Alpha. Yeah, SHIB has the potential to go up again. Don't get me wrong, but it has to cool off a little bit. Make sure the chart looks like it needs to keep going, though. Remember, all these coins, they have their technicals. It's not like they just go up for no reason, right? So just understand that they do have the technicals. Whenever it does pull back, don't get caught in that pullback. I'm holding SHIB for the long term, so I don't really care what these moves it's making right now. But I'm pretty happy about them. as far as Dogecoin, I've been happy with what it's been doing over the past few days. BitTorrent has, of course, been beautiful so far as well. Up 8% at the moment. It was up 11, 12% a few, probably half an hour ago. But it's definitely come back down just like some of these other, like SHIB and Dogecoin, right? But kind of watching this stuff grind out here. I mean, this broke out at, it broke out at 11:25 a.m. my time. And it's been about 4 hours and 15 minutes since the breakout. And we're slowly chugging along right here, right? Slowly chugging along. Let's see. Hey, Wire, I want to be like you when you grow up. Trust me, I'm not too interesting. I just know how to trade. That's the only thing interesting about me. Trust me. Otherwise, it's about my puppy who's taking a nap right now. I'm chilling out. Yeah, he's napping hardcore right now. But I'm probably gonna take a nap here in a little bit too. I'm probably gonna stream until 4:35 or something like that, and maybe I'll leave this stream on for you short term, and then from there, what I'll do is after my nap, I'll just come back on and start streaming. But it'll be whenever I wake up. It won't be like, hey, I have a set time for it. It'll be whenever I wake up because I am exhausted from talking all day. Hey, Mattis, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really do appreciate it. Let me read your question out here. Glad to see you. Bought Shiba today at 1870. Okay. Show up this weekend will be good for Shiba. I wanted to hold just for the weekend. Now I'm scared. Hey, Mattis, make sure you have your stop loss set in just for whatever reason if Shiba does not go your way, right? Make sure you have a stop loss in here. So far on the 5 minute, it's holding up against the 200 moving average, which is nice, right? You do see a little bit of a W pattern where it's trying to move up a little bit more. Just understand, Shiba has come up a long way. If you draw the pennant that Shiba has right now, Shiba can go all the way back down to points, let's just say 1506, right? So just be aware of that. That is a little bit of a drop from where you are now. That is a 10-11% drop. So just be prepared for that in case, you want to have a stop loss, have it along, So far, you said you bought at point, what is it, point 1870? So you're about 10% down, not a crazy amount, but it's enough to kind of make you worried, right? So yeah, definitely consider holding on to it for a little bit of time. But if you want to, short-term wise, if you just want to like cut your losses and say, hey, I lost 10%, I can make that back in a few days if I have a few other trades instead of like holding on to this for a longer period of time. You can either hold till it gets all the way down here, and if it breaks down, then you really want to sell. Or if you want to hold it a little bit more closer, tighter to the vest, you can try to sell if it breaks down below the 200 moving average on the 5 minute. Or what else is there around here? Maybe the 50 on the 30 minute chart if you really want to go that far. 1 hour, 3 day, no. Yeah, those might be some options for you just in case this continues to go down because this thing is bleeding out after a major run right now. Like, look at that. Huge amounts of volume. Maybe today, let me just delete these little white lines. 2 huge run-ups. If it has a third, awesome. But if by some chance, we have a new day candle coming up here in about 1 hour and 15 minutes. If we start to see, if it starts to come down red a little bit, don't be afraid to sell and just, take the loss and move on. Though, it's up to you about whatever you do, but whatever you do, just don't become a bag holder. So just make sure you have a stop loss. Ooh, my back. Just make sure you have a stop loss in place to protect yourself. Okay, Mattis? And next time when you buy something like this, buy it on the breakout. The proper time to buy SHIB to make it a really good order was on the breakout over here, right? And so this is why you got to have a whole bunch of coins in your list because they all kind of break out at different times. SHIB was doing its own thing for the most part up until this breakout happened out of nowhere, right? So nice little breakout. On this breakout is when you wanted to buy because it was breaking out of the channel, right? And so if you bought right here and you sold where you're currently at right now, that's about 66% profit. So take the time to watch for these breakouts. You can buy here during a high swing of volume, and then sell. You could even start selling down here, and slowly start to slowly get out of your position. It'll make it a lot better. Same with BitTorrent, right? BitTorrent broke out today, and hopefully it's going to go up even further. Now it's not the same type of breakout as SHIB because SHIB was kind of stagnant for a long time, so it was undervalued. But if you go back to the BitTorrent chart right here, breakout happened, and then boom, within 30 minutes you're up 6% or so, maybe even more if you had leverage. Probably, I won't talk too much about leverage, but you know, if you had leverage, you'd probably be up pretty well up here too. So, but you see, you'd have to sell right here because like you can't buy down here, or you know, you buy here or don't buy at all is what I'm trying to say, right? Buy on the breakout. If you're trying to do another breakout play, buy there, but it'll help you out a lot in the future. It'll help you a lot in the future. Because right now I'm watching Matic. Right, this is what Matic looks like at the moment. Waiting for it to break out. Just waiting for it to break out here. Well, it did already break out, but if I go right here, maybe. Yeah, it's trying to have a mini breakout here, which we'll see how it happens. I'm not going to really buy too much right here as it tries to break out on this trend line. I'll be more enticed to actually buy the Matic breakout if it pops above the 50-day moving average here, which is at about $1.35. So losing about 5-cent profit for the chance to make sure I'm a little bit more confident about this trade is what I'd probably do for this one. But yeah, Bitcoin broke out. Ethereum Classics is trying to break out. XLM is trying to break out in the next couple of days. Litecoin just broke out today. EOS on the verge of breaking out tomorrow. STMX trying to break out. Wasn't able to. It actually got hit on the 200 daily moving average here. Let's see. Yeah. And then right now Sol looks like it wants to come down as well because Sol already had its crazy rally. So Sol might actually come down over the next few days as well. All right. Yeah, and Bitcoin's coming down here a little bit as well, guys, so just be aware of that. Let's see. One of my copy traders, the guy I'm copying, he actually put down a small position for Bitcoin here as a short. So I'll let him do his thing. Hopefully it makes me some money. I'm up $6 so far, so that'd be fun. But usually this guy's okay at making some positions here, so. What are we at? Up $10, 5%. I guess that's not bad. We'll wait a little bit to see how it kind of comes back. Hey, well, I'd love to make a living trading, working on it. Yeah, what do you call? Take your time. Becoming a full-time trader is like a couple-year-long process. For me, at least, it was a couple-year process. Take some time. Go to all you know. Learn as much as you can. Learn patterns that look like this. Like, you know, you're gonna find lots of pages like this. Find. Oops, not what I was. Oh, this is actually no. That's fine. Actually, that's perfectly fine. Find patterns, like learn how to trade patterns like this, right? It says Forex charts, but you can use them with anything. Learn how to trade these patterns, right? Learn as many patterns as you can, and then once you learn the patterns, you're going to try to find stocks that match those patterns. For example, a lot of the ones you're going to see is the pennants. So you can go into FinViz. I have a link down below if you want to use FinViz. What do you call it? And then from here you go to the screener settings. I have a whole bunch of presets on here. I have a lot of these. I have a lot of videos on my channel actually explaining what these are and how to use them. I'll probably add some more on there. And you're gonna go to you're gonna create one like this. You're gonna go to charts. Then you're gonna come down and you're gonna look at different charts and you see how there's channels. This one's a pennant. This one's a gigantic pennant, right? Another type of pennant right here. So a lot of different types. Adobe's breaking down right now, right? So, and then once you find the pattern, you're going to see how can I trade this pattern, and over time you figure out the best way to kind of help you out, help yourself out. Excuse me. Let's see. Hey, Deepak, I love Doge and SHIB. I do like. They have been pretty good to me so far. Good to me so far. Hey, Brett, is your dog a Fields dog? No, he's an inside dog for now. I'm looking to probably in the next few years when I buy a house out. A little bit more south in here. I'm looking to get 20 acres of property. I'm going to have probably 1 or 2 outdoor dogs, and they'll be fine. But yeah, so far so good with him. He likes being outside though. He was raised outside until I got him at about 8 weeks. Let's see. Hey Bonnell, what's up, Michael? What do you think of Polkadot? I like Polkadot as a long-term hold. I don't think it's been actually doing anything crazy today. Dot. Yeah, up 1%. Nothing too crazy at the moment. Let me see. It's pretty close to a breakout here. Let me see. There we go. I mean, this is what you're pretty much looking at as far as DOT's concerned. Right? Kind of in the middle. Not really worth buying until it breaks out here about maybe 36 bucks or so. At the same time, if it doesn't break out, you're probably going to see it come back down to maybe the high 20s, low 30s. So, not bad. Long term, still like it. Short term, I'd probably wait before buying and opening a position on this one. Let's see. There we go. Hey Ken, Mike, what's the app that lets you copy trade? Oh, it's BTT. So, what do you call it? I have the link down below in my YouTube video. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't get put up here. Yeah, right here. Here's where I copy trade, right? So you put some money into it. You go to the copy trading platform, right? And then from there, you copy trade. You can go to my trader. Oops, no, I'm the United Futures copy trade. I do futures. And you can see, and it'll show how much profit he's made for you. So far, he's made me $544 worth of profit on to me personally, right? And so it's that type of stuff that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's called BTT. They have an app. I like the app too. Usually I do most of my work on here on the app, unless I'm doing some day trading. Then I of course like to have a whole bunch of charts and bells and whistles in front of my eyes when I'm doing all this stuff, right? But so far pretty good. So far pretty good. Not every single one of their trades is profitable, but I usually just kind of let them do what they want to do, and they've been making me some good money so far. And then I make my own big trades as I can. So right now he opened a position here and it's down 1.82%, right? So I'm losing a little bit of money, but again, it's not a lot. And so far he's maybe $544 or whatever, or something like that. So I don't care if I lose, if I have a losing trade every now and again. Okay. Let's see right here. Although I kind of want to close this position out here, but I'll let it go down because it's still steadily going down. I like to scalp, so I like to sell. I like to open a short position here, buy it back here, right? That's what I like to do. It might come down a little bit more, but that's usually how I trade that. But yeah, it's fine for now. I'll let him do his thing. Hey RW, hey Michael, Doge looking very healthy. SHIB 2 looking very good for Doge at $1 soon. Probably not anytime soon, but yeah, it's looking good for the future. That they still have some momentum in here, and there's still enough people buying Doge to kind of pump it up, right? And just like before, Doge is up about 4.5% at the moment. Remember, when Doge pops, you sell on that pop and you buy it back down. You buy it back down lower and you wait for another big pop to happen. So same thing applies. Every time it pops, it comes back down a lot. So sell on the pops for Dogecoin, buy back down to lower prices, and you'll be happy. Unless you're holding long term like me. I'm one of those guys. Let's see right here. I'm waiting to see what happens if Dogecoin can have another pop here pretty soon though. And 5. All right, there we go. Hey K53, who is taking profits on SHIB and when should I get back in? Well, I'm assuming a lot of people took profits off of SHIB after it was up crazy amounts. You got to get back in after it consolidates a little bit. It's still coming down slowly here. If you should be able to buy back in maybe in the next 24 hours, 48 hours if you really want to hop back in. And if you want to see it, it'll maybe in the next 12 hours if you want to, it could be the next 4 or 5 hours actually. If you want to buy SHIB and hopefully that's going to have another big rally for a third day, right? That might be a lot to ask for, but it's definitely possible with crypto having these big moves at the moment. Hey Brett, what type of dog do I have? I just have a German Shepherd. He's a great little guy. Hey Mike, can you take a look at Uniswap? Yeah, let me take a quick peek at it here. Uniswap. There we go. Towards the top of the pennant right here. Could break out in the next few days. That'd be pretty nice to see. Short term though, I wouldn't touch it until it breaks out. Then I'd feel a bit more confident. This is all-time highs, right? Yeah. So I'd be patient with this one. It could fall down. It could fall back down quite a bit before it actually breaks out. So I'd wait for this one. But if it does break out, then you have to look for resistance levels at about $31.51, or you got to look for resistance. Yeah, I'd say yeah, short-term resistance level $31.51 is what you're going to be looking at right here. Something I need to do very fast here. Sorry guys, is let me just change this. There we go. Okay. So how to run maybe a year or two for another run. I mean, it could have a run before then, but yeah, it's gonna have to cool down a little bit before it has another big run. Usually, when something leaves Bitcoin like that and it goes on its run, when Bitcoin rallies later on, it normally does not follow along with Bitcoin, right? Usually, that's just not the way it does because it's it's like nobody's gonna get that greedy over that type of that type of move, right? Because Sol made a lot of people a lot of money for sure over the last few weeks. Oh, here we. I like scalping as well. I scalp on Forex, 1 million, 5 million. Yeah, scalping is pretty fun. It's all. Not really too many people trade Forex. It's all about the pips though. All about the pips when it comes to Forex markets. Let's see. Hey K53, just rewind the stream and you'll see it here. Like here's the stream I just did. If you rewind it a few minutes, since I haven't been on for a while, let me get out of here. Just 20 minutes ago, something like that. You'll find my SHIB breakdown over here. Basically, it looks fine. I wouldn't buy it just yet. Give it some more time to breathe. Give it some more time to breathe. Is that the BitTorrent breakout? No, that's the SHIB breakout. Yeah, here. If you go back about 12, let's say 13, 14 minutes, you'll find it. Basically, I'll use the technicals. We're in a little bit of a pennant for SHIB. It's going to take some time to get out of it. It's gonna take some time for SHIB to come back up here. That's fine. It had a major run. Support right now for SHIB. Let me just kind of pull it back up to you very fast. 4-hour chart. See, coming back down. It's still coming back down here, guys. So it might have to come down a little bit more. On the 50-minute chart, here we go. Consolidating. Right now we have a floor of about. Okay, let's short term. You have a floor of about 1576. I'll say that, right? 1576, a little bit below that. You want it to stay within this channel, then eventually break out. If it does fall below this, you probably might want to sell if you haven't sold already, and then buy back down to lower price and kind of wait it out. But right now, you should have. Most of you guys probably took your profit somewhere around here or around here, right? That's what most people would have done, or at least started to scale out. Any resistance right now is the high that we just reached. There we go. Now I'm up 3%. Awesome. All right. Awesome. I still feel like this wants to go up off the 50, but I'm hoping it can go down below that if this guy made a short position here. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Still making some short moves here, guys, though. Let's see. It's 4 o'clock. Any of you guys have any questions? Yeah, if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm probably going to take a quick nap here, then come back on later on tonight, and then have another longer stream for sure. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably leave the stream on for you guys, so you guys can look at, not really, let's go with maybe you guys can look at Ethereum or something while I take a nap. It'll be Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's say that. Yeah, probably do something like that. That way, you guys can see what's going on, and that way I can take a quick nap because I'm pretty tired. Yeah, no worries, K53. Hope you enjoy that little breakdown for us. Let me see right here. Alright. What do we got right now? Hold on. Okay. Let's see. YW forming on Doge, Mike. What on Dogecoin? What time frame are you on? I mean, it could try on the 30-minute chart maybe. Although I would say this is, yeah, I don't know. It could be trying Ninja, but right now I would need it to break out above this trend line right here for me to want to open a position into it. Let me go right here to Ethereum. here, right? Let's see. Oh, actually, no. I already have another stream on right now. I'd probably just shut down the stream so I can... Yeah, I'll probably just do that. All right, everybody. But yeah, guys, sorry for the shorter stream. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little heads up. Hey, here's what's going on. I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm going to take a nap, and whenever I wake up, guys... when I wake up, I'll hit you up with some more information for sure. I'm just kind of, I've been streaming all day because it's been such an exciting day, right? But I want to make sure when it comes to tonight, I can stream with you guys as well. And the last question is, Brett, do you think PowerBridge Technology will be #1 mining company? It has the potential to be, as long as no government kind of comes in and says, hey, blah, 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 blah. I think it can definitely do that. I just wonder what's going to happen after the last Bitcoin's mined and stuff like that. But probably has the ability to. But I haven't done much research specifically on PowerBridge itself, so... but yeah. Alright, everybody. See you a little bit later. Sorry for the short stream, but you guys will see me later. I've been streaming for a lot today. a lot. See you guys a little bit later.